Abhijeet here from Pinnacle, our normal segment of market talks, and this is a cold Sunday evening, and I was just trying to go through the charts and preparing for the coming week. So, just thought of discussing some sectors with you. We have been quite doing the same thing for last couple of weeks of trying to get what are the probable sectors which could be in focus in coming weeks. So we'll be starting from a sector which you can see on your screen, which is Nifty Pharma, and we are starting from the sector which is not looking good, which is looking comparatively very weak, and that is Nifty Pharma. If you can have a look on Nifty Pharma, the last trading day, or in fact last Friday, was not good for the index. In fact, even when the week was going good, even on green days, we saw continuous selling. Last 6 or 7 days have been very bad for pharma. We can clearly see a failed breakout here, and not only this, a different perspective also. If you want to see, we can even see a broken support here. So this is definitely not looking good. So if you ask me one sector to stay away from, that will be Nifty Pharma. Or a different approach, if you ask me, uh, if you have to short one sector, this will be one of them. So Nifty Pharma will come into focus if Nifty starts to look weak. So if Pharma is looking weak, definitely what are the stocks which are looking weak? So we'll first the stocks, I went through some of them and found some of them looking very weak. One of them was Natco Pharma. You can clearly see it was trying to move good, but in last 4 5 days it has taken down this support, and especially if you see Friday's candle is not good at all, and we closed at the lowest point of the week. So maybe a decent pullback in this can be expected. Maybe the first level that I would be looking at would be somewhere around 830 to 30, or and then somewhere 795 or 800 kind of level. So definitely Natco Pharma is not looking good. Then we will look at Divi's Laboratories. Divi's Laboratories, see, it has broken an important support. If you remember, when this move happened, we were talking of pharma as a good sector, but last week everything has changed. We have now broken down a very important support, and now till the time it stays below this, it can be a great shorting opportunity. So I don't think so we'll do anything in this. If Nifty shows any kind of weakness, I think these will be the stocks you can focus on. Again, Sun Pharma. Sun Pharma, the most important problem here is in Sun Pharma. If you see, I'll just show you, it has closed below 200 SMA, which is a bad sign. So again, another shorting opportunity here. So not very good, huh? Then we will see Dr. Reddy. Again, a stock, I myself was long on this stock, but then stop loss hit and I had to get out. Last week has been very bad. We have broken down. See, I'm not using any fancy indicators here. I'm just playing at the level. So it has broken down a very important support. So again, a weak stock which we can think of, not looking good at all. Stay away from this if you are a cash trader. And then Oro Pharma. Definitely when a sector is falling, the leaders will be the one which can drag it down. So Oro Pharma, if you can see a failed breakout here, a clear rejection candle at the top, this point, and then closing the week with another rejection candle. So something is just not good here. Below 1150 1160 levels, I don't think I'll be looking anything in this. So this, if you are holding any long positions in this, 1160 should be the stop loss. Now, of late, Nifty Metal has been performing very, very good, but as said, not all, or rather say every good thing has to end at some point of time. So it's not ending, I'm saying, but it might take a pause. If you see, you can see some divergence here. So you might just see, although if you look at the weekly candle has closed in strength, so definitely not a shorting opportunity, but yeah, being cautious always it's always good, huh? So, and the stocks in which you need to be cautious are the stocks which have run up a lot, like this, in which you can see a bearish harami. So definitely, if you close below something like 350, 355, 5, if we start closing below that, so that would be a sign of caution. Then Hindustan Zinc, these are the stocks which have performed brilliantly in last few days, but again you can see sort of double top formation at around 650, 660 levels. So won't be surprised if we see some pullback or some consolidation in this also. Hindalco, let's see what this is saying. Hindalco, you can again see here some kind of a double top. So stay cautious in this. Don't short. One thing is very, very clear. There should be no shorting in Nifty Metal. Then Adani Enterprises. Adani Enterprises, we had clearly discussed many times, if you remember this chart, that it's facing resistance at this level. Sorry, it has broken down this support and now taken resistance here. So definitely not looking good. If you are holding this, stay away. Something was not good last week, so most of the stocks took a lot of beating. Even the small cap index, you can see last 5-6 trading days it was moving good, but suddenly it came back. But let's see how the coming weeks, so fingers crossed in Nifty small cap index, how it will perform, how it may perform, how it may not perform. It's fingers crossed, but 15,000, below 15,900, definitely not a good sign. Then we have Nifty Private Bank, right? Nifty Private Bank Index, and I saw that this is showing a good consolidation structure here, so it might just perform good. And if you ask me one stock from Nifty Private Bank, trust me, right now I cannot put my faith even in ICICI Bank or HDFC Bank. One bank which is looking good in Nifty Private Bank is Axis Bank. This one is looking good. So once, but again, this will look better only if it starts to go above 1300 levels and sustain above that. Other than that, I don't see anything good in that. Nifty PSU Bank, as expected, the rally continues here. So Nifty PSU Bank Index, the rally continues. Nothing to be scared or worried of. Just keep riding the wave. Then we come to Nifty Auto. Nifty Auto, it is giving me some alarming sign. I don't know what is the reason for that, but you can see this level, below this level, it's not looking good. I think we had discussed about this level. And before we proceed into this, I'll just show you something here. Focus on this trend line. If this starts to go down, I think it might not be a good signal. You can even readjust the trend line to this way. It might just look better. So if this starts to break down, I think you should stay cautious. Mahindra and Mahindra, which has been a good performer recently, and if you compare the Nifty auto chart and Mahindra chart, they look almost similar. So Mahindra and Mahindra, if this starts to break, you can see a pullback in this. Of course, this has been a good stock. This will be a good stock, but every stock, every good stock, at some point of time, they correct, they clear the fraud, they come down. So nothing to be worried. If it comes down at some point of time, it will be a great opportunity to buy. Then Exide, even Industries. So Exide Industries has broken a major support. So this might be one of the stocks which can drag down. Bajaj Auto, if you remember, we had discussed about a bullish move in this. It gave a move all the way till 9800, but then found some resistance. So an important level 9200, which could be tested in coming few days. So just keep a watch on this. You can play some bearish moves in this. Okay. Then we have Bosch. This has been a super performer, but last 4 5 days you can see the move. So it might just give you a pullback once again. This is clearly profit booking. Maruti also a super performer recently. So and this move has broken it down. So if don't be surprised if we see a move to 15,300 levels, and it's good for Maruti. So once again, uh, why we are discussing Nifty Auto will be one sector which we will abstain from as of now. If any trade comes up, it should be a short trade in Nifty Auto. I'm not looking for long until and unless we see back to back 2 good days into this. Okay. So Nifty Financial Services, and whatever will be the update, you can definitely, I hope all of you will follow our Telegram channel. You all are following. If anybody is not following, you can find the link in the description of the video. So you can see Nifty Financial Services, it's consolidating. So nothing great into this. And the most tricky of all the charts was Nifty 50. Nifty 50, I'm just showing you, we were going good. We had gone above 25,800, but a late sell off, we saw a clear rejection candle, and rejection candle at this stage definitely does not look good. So anything in Nifty should now only come up above this level 25,900. I also stand corrected. Nifty had not only gone to 25,800, it made a high of 25,875. So if Nifty has to do anything, it should only happen above 25,900 kind of levels, and that too only when we have a daily close above that level. So if we are talking about Nifty 50, we should definitely discuss about Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty, we had clearly told this looks like a better index as of now, although we are at a resistance, but we might just be looking for a breakout. So let's see which candidate can lead. If Nifty Bank has to break out, it can happen only with the help of either HDFC Bank or ICICI Bank. So it will just be Nifty Bank can move good, but you have to keep an eye on the two leaders, whether they are performing or not. That too, when we had HDFC Bank result yesterday, so it should be kept in watch. Then let's have a look at realty sector. Nifty realty, this has been very weak, and the most important thing, all of you can see here that it has broken an important support and a rejection candle at this support. I don't think so anything is looking good here. So DLF also, many people are asking DLF. We had given a clear stop loss below 680 and we have broken all of that. So the next level that looks good is 620. So another 5-6% fall in DLF cannot be ruled out. So stay safe into this. Don't try to catch a falling knife. Last day Godrej Property tried to give a bullish move here, but again failed at 1940 kind of levels. So something is stopping here. So let's see. If you ask me, if I have to buy Godrej Properties, I'll buy at least if it shows a 20% jump from here. So a 20% jump from here means it should go above 2300, 2400 kind of levels only then. Lodha developers. So Lodha developers, another important chart. It's at support. So stay safe into this because the pressure is downwards. You can see some breakdown here. So now coming to the final sector for the day, which is actually looking good. And if I have to look for longs, this will be the only sector in which I will be looking for longs, and that is Nifty ITS. You have guessed it very correct. I have been very vocal about it that Nifty IT might just be the dark horse for coming few months. So Nifty IT looking good, performed good. This candle was mostly based on Infosys. TCS, the leader of this pack, has been a laggard, but it's only a matter of time when this, you can see last day's candle. In fact, last day's candle looks very interesting. If you go to the lower time frame, you can clearly see that a major support emerged from this level. So now I won't be surprised if we start to see some momentum in this. However, a better move will come only above 3260, 3270 kind of levels. If you are holding it, 3150 should be an ideal stop loss for short term players. So TCS has been good. Infosys built a super candle here above 1700 kind of levels. You can see anything. So but yeah, this is not this is definitely not a point to do fresh entry in Infosys. You should not be doing any fresh entry in Infosys. KPIT, we discussed in last class. Sorry, I have been teaching, so I always have this habit of telling about last class. So in our last video, we had discussed about KPIT Tech bouncing from a good support. So risk reward perspective, it looks like a very good stock. Then we have LTIM. LTIM moving good. It has moved good, and I won't be surprised if it ends up being one of the best performers of next 1 or 2 weeks. And then Tech Mahindra. So Tech Mahindra has already given a breakout. Pullbacks to 1640, 1630 kind of levels could be good buying opportunities. So keep an eye on that. And then Persistent also looking very good, consolidating. So might just be ready for a breakout. One of the stocks which is looking good for fresh entries. And then Scient we have already discussed and also given an update in our Telegram channel. Closed on a strong note on Friday. So let us see, friends, how the coming week performs. Keep updated. Do leave a comment if you like our videos. It takes a lot of effort to find out so many stocks and then analyze them and put a right perspective in front of you so that you stay prepared for the coming week. So if you like our video and put a comment, it boosts our confidence, and it just gives me an indication that you like our content, and we can make more such videos in coming few days. So this is it for today, friends. Good night, all of you. Let's meet again tomorrow. Good night.